Radio Raheem with Anderson Silva. Not unlike Jake Paul, I must say that early in my life watching combat sports, you were by far the biggest icon I can remember. You're the reason I even started watching MMA at all. So to be sitting here talking to you about a boxing match seems surreal. The whole time you were in MMA and creating this legend, was boxing something that was somewhat on your mind?
I mean, I love boxing, it's an amazing sport, a lot of people die for make this sport huge. And that's I respect a lot, and I try to, every single moment and every single time I go to start my camp training, I try to do my best to prove my respect for boxing community,
I mean, it's true and somewhat morbid to think that it's true that boxing has at times resulted in people's death. Combat sports is very serious. You've had a serious injury to your shin, shattering that. Even after that moment, did you think maybe your combat career was over?
No, never. I never put in that in my mind, I just, I think that's martial arts helped me to recover my body and recover my leg, because in the time when this happened, my family gave me the whole support, but my martial arts mentally helped me to recover fast,
Talking about how serious injury can occur and the fact that boxing can be death after even you've left the ring at 47, why put yourself in that kind of harm's way?
It's a simple. When you do something you love, you do something special. And that's I talk to my kids a lot. I come to live in this country 12 years ago, and I'm champion, I'm famous, but I continue working hard, That's I talk to my kids. You live in this country and need to prove why you're here, why you come here. Do your best you can in your job, in your sport, on your life. And that's I do every day. I try to do my best to continue give support and inspiring the new generation to doing something special,
In the 2000s, you're undefeated in boxing, something that people wouldn't expect you to do after such a long career in MMA. How does your martial arts training and discipline help you in the boxing ring?
Oh, help me a lot, because the martial arts give me the discipline, and I have the old generation coach, is a very traditional boxing coach, and I every single day when I come to the gym for training, I learn something new one, and that is so special for me, because imagining I do everything inside my sport, everybody talking about I'm the best in my sport, and I come every day in the gym and I continue enjoy, I continue feel something special, and I learn every day, and I'm so happy because God give me the opportunity to help the others,
I mean, you're such a likable guy. Like right now, you got everybody smiling. You got the sweet tone. This is not unlike you in the combat arena, though. It's kind of the way you lull your opponent to sleep. Is that part of the strategy here?
No, I think, listen, doesn't matter how work your job. When you come inside the job, you're the normal guy. You're normal people, you need to respect the others. You need to doing something you need to do to show you how you respect the others. And that's what I do in my life, and then inside the ring, I go to kill, I do my job, I finish my job, it's done, I back to normal. That's my life. That's me. You know.
The opponent you face on October 29th says he's going to put you down in the first 5 rounds. A guy who's only had 5 fights in his whole career. How does that make you feel? And the guy who kills in the ring. And let him answer that question.
Listen, my brother. Every single fight have this different energy. And everybody can talk. But when you go inside, you feel the real energy. You have one guy inside the ring ready for kill you. You change your mind. And that's I don't like to talk too much because I'm not joking. I go to win. I'm not go to pass my hands in the back to my opponent and say, oh, you good guy. No, I go take your head out, you know, and that's I train you hard.
And as we close here, Dana White's obviously been a part of your career as he's been on the head of the UFC the whole time and has given you great accolades upon your retirement. But every time his name comes up, it's a face like this.
Listen, Dana is Dana. Everybody talking about Dana, but Dana is Dana, you know. And I have my personal opinion about Dana. And I mean, Dana's Dana.
He says that Jake Paul would never fight you, that he takes Jake Paul as a joke.
Listen, my mom told me something one day. Say when I say, Mom, I don't go to school today, and then my mom say, why? Oh, because I'm tired. You tired? I'm tired. I'm working hard for doing something for you, for cooking for you, for buying clothes for you, for doing everything for you. Never say tired. Go ahead and do your best. And I say, okay, Mom, I never go say never again.
Why do you think MMA fighters are taking Jake Paul's challenges?
I mean, listen, Jake Paul is amazing. And your brother too, because the guys do an amazing job. Why? A lot of people like to talk, especially lazy people, like to talk about Jake and your brother. Why? Because the people don't do the same. The people don't have the mentally and the ideas to create something, the buzz media to this world. And the kids open the door for everybody. The kids open the door for the new generation. And the fighters think about, I can control my own life, you know. And you need to respect that.
And lastly, all the UFC fighters and MMA fighters who hate this guy, Jake Paul, and finally respect him for fighting you because they think you're going to do what they all want to do, which is shut his mouth and finally deliver him that L. Does that add a little pressure for you? Do you feel responsibility to represent what MMA fighters
Definitely not. I represent myself. I represent my team. And I think the people, I need to respect this kid because the kids do an amazing job, you know. And of course, everybody like to see, oh, the guy is the MMA guy, go to fight and beating this guy, and because beating the MMA guys and blah, blah, blah. No, fight is fight. Every single fight, you have the different energy, have the different story, you know. And I go to fight with Jake because my coach say it's good, it's a good challenge for you. It's young. And you can put in everything you're training, everything you absolve here in the training, and the time when you fight. And let's do that.
Thank you so much for the time of your team. It has really been an honor and one of those kind of life career moments that have been sitting here with you talking boxing. Radio Raheem with the Spider, the legend, Anderson Silva.